Whew, I'm getting hot. So, let's see, I'm trying to think of another topic to talk about. It is very nice out here. Y'all need to see this. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to turn the camera around, but instead it's taking pictures of me. Oh, well, I'll just turn it like this. It's really nice out here. Everybody cooking out and all that good shit. I'm really starting to learn about friendships. I've been reading the 48 Laws of Power. And just having my dreams and things come into play, it's made me realize a few things when it comes down to this book. Whew, so I think it's either the second or third chapter in the 48 Laws of Power where it talks about friendships. And in my journey, in my spiritual and level up journey, I'm coming to realize about friendships. So a few readings ago, I was pulling certain spreads on myself, and I was using my own Egyptian deck, which I used to link to Anu, the Most High, and the Anunnaki. You know, those beings that gave us their melanin, that built the pyramids. So there's a particular card, because sometimes when I pull certain tarot cards, because I'm still just learning, so I still have to look at the books and look at what the symbols and sometimes what they mean. But I kept pulling this particular card for a while, and it was the Fool card. And I never really got the full understanding of the card because it says something about punishment. Man carries his mistakes with him wherever he goes, heading straight into danger. And it says something else in the card. And I was confused for a long time because I really didn't have a good understanding of what it meant. I know I was like, oh, it means you're going on a new journey, or, you know, because usually when the Fool is upright, that's what it means. But I try to read from what it means in the particular deck. At the time, I didn't realize what the Most High was trying to explain to me was that I had been making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And I was carrying those same mistakes with me wherever I went. And I didn't realize that until I had to separate myself from people that I had considered to be family and close friends. And I had to have this wake-up call. And I come to realize that the mistake that I had made and the punishment for it. Not only was I punishing myself, but I was punishing my kids. Because, of course, whatever I do, whatever fuck-ups I make, whatever decisions that aren't good decisions, they don't just affect me, they affect my kids as well, because they're a part of me. They're my family. They're my true friends. I know some of you like, your kids can't. Yeah, they can. if you know how to play the relationship accordingly. But back to this food card. So basically, I realized that I had been pouring so much of myself into other people to the point where I wasn't pouring enough of me into me. I was pouring all of my energy, all of my emotions, all of my feelings, all of my efforts, all of my loyalty into other people, and not enough into myself and my household and to my kids. And I realized that the card was actually telling me that I made these same mistakes in Atlanta, and I carried them with me to Augusta. I made the same mistakes in Augusta. I carried those bitches all the way up here to Philly. And I was making the same mistakes of being around people, being loyal to people, and pouring all of myself and my energy into people and not receiving it in return equally. Not a little bit, not halfway there, equally. As much as I was pouring it into these people, whether it was family or friends. I was always willing to break my neck and go Super Saiyan mode for everybody around me, and then not have enough energy for myself or to manifest or to do. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the pollen. I'm sweating. And then when I get nervous, I have a tendency to touch my face. But I would go out my way for people and not get the same in return. And then everybody else is manifesting off of my good vibes, off of my energy, getting a high off that shit. And meanwhile, I'm stuck sitting still trying to figure out, why am I not leveling up? Why am I not manifesting? But I'm manifesting for someone else. I'm manifesting for someone else to get this job or this house or this car or this man or all these different things that I am particularly manifesting for other people, whether it be family, whether it be friends. And I come to realize that they wasn't doing the same for me, not on the same level as I was doing for them. And that's why I was fucking up at. Like, a family member or a friend could call me in the middle of me doing something, and I will drop everything that I am doing just so I could run into the rescue, or I could be the emotional support. You know, like, and I've always done this. Like, my whole life I've done this for people. Like, I'm the friend that goes that extra mile for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the friend that's ready to fight. I'm the friend that's willing to stand up. Like, I'm that loyal friend. But I wasn't getting the same in return. I was just being used for my energy, or I would be around others just so they could suck up on my vibes and my energy. Because I'm an empath. Well, an empath, whatever. However you say that shit. That shit is crazy though. Like, yeah, it's real crazy. So, by me doing that, it wasn't getting me nowhere. And the Most High, that nigga was like, enough is enough. So I've been having to see shit for what it is. For real. And I'm glad. Now it's like, in my dream state, all I see is everybody that I need to see to know what's going on. Like, I know who's talking about me behind my back. I know who's doing certain things because I see them. And it's sad and it's fucked up. Because it's like, all of my life, I've been around people that say they really fuck with me and say that they're really my friends. But then in reality, they, like, it's just like in the tablets when I was reading about the Christians, about Yeshua or Jesus, and how in the part of the tablets where it said that, I can't remember if it was him who said it. I think it was Jesus that said it, or was it his cousin that said it, that was making his way for Jesus to come. But it said that these particular type of priests and lawyers and people in high positions are saying one thing with their lips and their words, but then in their hearts, they mean something totally different. And that's what I come to realize. Like, I've been surrounded by people my whole life that basically are saying with their mouths, saying with their tongue that, oh, I fucks with you. But then deep down in their heart, they really mean something else. They really carry envy inside of them in some form or fashion. And I'm not saying that everybody doesn't have these feelings of envy and jealousy and greed and hate. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you got those of us that know how to control that shit. I'm talking about literally know how to control that shit better than others. I'm not the one to brag or toot my own horn, but I am going to say that I am one of those people that know how to control that shit, because I mean, I guess it's not really in my nature to go around hating and having envy and jealousy and all that nut shit in my heart. It's just not. I mean, I've never been the type of person to be like, I see another female and be like, oh, I hate her because she look better than me, or she got more than me, or she know how to do this better than me, or she attracts more men than me, or, you know what I'm saying? I've never been that type of person. If anything, I was always a person to be like, wow, she's pretty. I wish I could look like that, or I wish I had the courage to do that, or, you know, shit like that. But never was I the type to be jealous.